Come and sit down a spell, and I'll tell you about when the stagecoach stopped for the last time. For a long time, an old stone and timber building stood near the northwest corner of State Highway 16 and 46 in Bandera County. Most folks drove past it without a second look. Weathered from years in the Texas sun, it looked like just another old hill country building in need of repairs. But oh, it was so much more than that. A painting by Jim Tedmore shows the Pipe Creek Stagecoach stop as it was understood to have appeared during its operating years from about 1900 to 1913. The painting shows a low hill country building with a broad porch and a metal roof. Horses and a wagon or a coach appear nearby. Another surviving photograph shows the actual building in later years. By then it looked weathered and worn, but the form of the old place was still recognizable. The sloping roof, the long porch, the cistern that watered the horses, and the rooms that once served people traveling the old road. Those pictures matter now because the building itself no longer stands. In late June of 2026, the old place was torn down. Its disappearance was swift and unexpected. With it gone forever, Pipe Creek lost one of the last physical reminders of the days when mail came by horse and wagon. The building is gone now, but its story ought to stay with us. Back when the country was still trying to find its way, the stage route through Pipe Creek was part of a bigger line that tied together places like Bernie, Helotes, San Geronimo, Polly, and Bandera. That route carried more than people. It carried letters, news, and the kind of hope that only comes from knowing you're still connected to the outside world. According to local historian Jay Edwards, the Pipe Creek stage service lasted until about 1913, when motor-driven buses took over. The times were a-changin'. Horses gave way to engines, wagon roads gave way to paved highways, and the old stage stop lost its purpose. But for more than a century, the old building stood beside the road that had changed from a frontier trail to a modern highway. It survived the end of the stagecoach, the arrival of the automobile, and decades of growth around Pipe Creek. Now, some folks might say it's only an old building, but that's not how I see it. That place was part of the ordinary lives of ordinary people. It showed that before highways and cell phones and quick deliveries, people still depended on the route, the mail, and one another. When we lose a place like that, we lose more than wood and stone. We lose a chance to teach the next generation where they came from. We lose a reminder that history was lived by ordinary people, not just names in books. So the next time you pass that corner, sadly you won't see the old stagecoach stop standing there anymore. But if you let your mind wander a little, you can still see it. Two tired horses, a stagecoach rocking in behind them, and a driver bringing the team in at the end of a long road. Somewhere in that mail sack was a letter that meant the world to somebody. For a little while at least, Pipe Creek was part of a living trail that tied one community to another. The building may be gone, but the road remembers. And so do we as long as we keep this story alive.